Hi, and welcome back to our channel. In this episode, we will be taking you on a journey through southern France, where one can see gorgeous view of blooming lavenders during summer. Wait, there were supposed to be lavenders? Our 2 days road trip around the southern regions of France began with us collecting our car in Marseille. The car we rented was an electric car. It wasn't intentional, but it was the only small automatic transmission car that the rental company had. The aim of our 2 days road trip? To see the gorgeous lavenders. Our itinerary was filled to the brim with places to view them. With much excitement, we began our drive to the first location on our itinerary. This was our first time driving an electric car, and so we didn't know how often we should charge it. The battery of the car was at 80% when we got it, and it dropped to about 60% when we were about halfway to our next location. As the charge dropped pretty quickly, we decided to search for a charging point to charge our car. Prior to us renting an EV, we read about how accessible EV charging points in France are. And yes, there are lots of EV points around, but finding one that works? Very hard. Throughout the course of our 2 days trip, we tried a grand total of 5 charging points, and only one worked. If you are thinking of renting one, our advice is to stay away for now. Thankfully, it wasn't expensive to pay the car rental company to refuel the car upon our return, and so we didn't have to face the stress of finding a charging point that works on our way back. Okay, enough with the electric car. Let's get back on the road trip. Remember those sprawling lavender fields we planned to visit? Well, let's just say the peak bloom in the Provence regions of France happens mid-July till early August, and we were there on the 3rd week of August. We went to the Route de Menus, Lavenders Angevin, and Plateau de Valençon. There was no lavender at all. Not even a single speck of light pinkish purple flower could be seen. We did saw some flowers though.
Let me introduce you the lavender farm. Unfortunately, they are all gone. Now, we don't know what we're going to do for our 2 days trip here.
Day 1 ended with us visiting a winery called Chedieu La Quema.
Finally, we found a winery with grapes, and there's a lot of grapes. We are here for a reason, because this is actually a filming scene for a famous movie called A Good Year. And from the online review, they also sell good wine. That's why we are here. And we bought a bottle of wine back. Come here if you are at South France.
Day 2 began with us visiting some sort of a market. Prior to us heading to Provence, we read about the most visited market in Provence, the App Weekly Market, which has been held every Saturday in the city since the early 16th century. Even though it was a Sunday when we were there were still stalls set up along the streets. It was pretty lively and crowded. One place we visited while walking along the streets was a bakery called Au Pierrot Blanc, as their desserts looked too good to be missed. We ended up buying a chocolate eclair, a lavender flavoured tart with apricot jam, some madeleine, and a rum with orange bits ice cream. With our plans to see lavender dashed, after we left the market, we filled our day by driving to 2 more wineries in search for the coveted sweet wine. The first winery we visited was Vingobler Chassagne Chedieu Blanc. The winery didn't sell any sweet wine. The next winery we visited was called Domaine de Tara, and as it turns out, they made 2 different types of sweet wines, a white and a red one. Their white sweet wine was actually much sweeter than their red, and we liked it. It was totally the kind of wine we had been searching for, and so we ended up purchasing a bottle of it, and hence, quest complete! To be honest, our visit to App felt like a wasted trip, as our main aim to see lavenders is not fulfilled. The electric car also turned out to be quite the hassle, and we doubt we will be renting one anytime soon. I guess this means that we will have to come back again. That is all we have for this video. Thanks for watching and we will see you in our next video. Bye bye and subscribe!